Hey guys, I hope you're having a good day today. My name's Greg. I'm going to be commentating on an interesting battle we had yesterday. We arranged to play with a bit of a legend of the game, Mr. Merp. He had a live stream running, so we kind of all jumped into a tier 5 private lobby. I'm not a huge fan of private lobbies, but this had to happen to make the stream worthwhile, and boy was this fun. So I'm going to be taking out the tier 5 Principes with Germanicus, and let's see how we go. I can see we do have a bit of a push towards the middle with heavy infantry from both Isnus and myself, and Sivwar's pushing through. And what we want to do is we want to take control of C really early, set up a little base there, stake it out, and see what comes at us. I can see that we've got some swordsmen coming through the tree line there. Knowing that player, I know what he's going to be bringing, so he's going to be bringing the Chinese tier 5 swords with Dong, and he's probably going to raise me in a second. So I'm going to put the stakes down, and what I'm going to do is try and get him to engage me within the stakes. And I want to really prevent the enemy forces from just walking through the woods there and giving us less time to actually prepare a counter-attack to what they're going to do. So he has put the raise on me, which does hurt quite a bit, and what I want to do is just try and chase him into the tree line as quickly as possible. So I do have my second lot of stakes going down just in front of unit number 1, and what I'm going to try and do here is split his forces up. If I can split his forces up, then what they're going to do is they're going to lose their flanking protection. So you can see here that 2 of his units have dropped back, 1 is staying forward, and what I'm going to do is try and get both side flanks at the same time. So you can see the left flank is activated, and what I'm going to do is pop Vengeance and just start hacking away. I do need to be mindful that he's coming at me with a similar formation, so I'm not going to have my flanking protection on as well, but it does look like I've still got a bit of a side flank on at least 2 of them. The third one has got it back now, so I'm really targeting that middle guy, and Isnus is coming around the back of one of the units there, hopefully to get the rear flank. Really going to be trying to get my unit number 1 in there to get those flanks happening. You can see he's losing morale quite quickly, so I'm really hoping to rout that first unit, and then we can play it as a numbers game. And it looks like that unit is dropping back now because he's recognised it's about to die off, and he'll lose the XP if that happens. So I'm going to try and push through here, trying to indicate to Isnus to target the healthier unit so we can try and get the rear flank on him. And I'm going to wrap my other unit around and see if I can do the same thing again. Get the rear flank, get the morale down, and start hacking away so it gets to the point where his morale isn't sufficient to keep him up with the number of units he has. And you can see how quickly he died off there. The morale is gone, and we have a rout, so that is awesome. I'm going to start targeting the other units, but we do have a spear unit from Zebra come in there, and that's going to be a bit annoying because he has backed himself up against that rock, and it's going to prevent me from getting a rear flank. So I'm just going to be able to try and get the side flanks on him and see if we can get him to rout. C has unlocked now, and it looks like we're applying some good pressure through the hot gates up at D, so I do need to be very mindful of what's happening around me right now. Those spears, if they do try and come into C, they'll probably die on those stakes that I've put down there. But what I want to do is just try and keep him in there as long as possible while we do capture that point, and then quickly drop back. Unfortunately, one of the units I've failed to kill off before is coming back into C to contest it, so I'm going to give him a peeler and try and block him, but unfortunately he did manage to get in, which is a good play there by him. And I'm going to bring one of my units back so I can work on trying to get the rear flank on him, get him to rout so we can capture C, and then drop back to heal. So it looks like we're doing quite well in the middle here so far, and we're applying some really good pressure up there at D. They are pressing our B location, so we do need to make sure we don't win one, lose one. So let's see how we go here. Okay, so I've got the rear flank charged in, not very good at charging, but the rear flank's still on, and he'll die off quite quickly. and then I'll go back and heal, and we'll probably lay down some more stakes in C and really try and create a very unenjoyable location for them to be pressing. So let's send some of our units back. We do have some stakes still being
The enemy
down
has
by
lost
my
a
third
capture
unit.
point.
And
We
B
have
is
secured a
back. It
capture
does
point.
look like also we've captured D now, which is very good. So those units are going to now wrap towards the middle of the map, and we're really going to be funneling a lot of the enemy players into 2 spawn points from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate,
Our capture
put
point
pressure
is
on the
contested.
A spawn point. If we can get pressure onto there, what will happen is it's going to cut off the flow of units coming into the A capture point. And if we can do that and then capture A, what's going to happen is they've only got one location to come
An
from.
enemy player has been
And
eliminated.
once that happens, it's really hard to turn the battle because you've only got one location you can come out of and pressure the enemy. But the enemy team only need to kind of create a circle around you and prevent you from coming out of that location. It's pretty much game over as soon as you get to that point. So we're really coming back here now and healing up, putting
Our
more stakes
capture
down
point
so
is
that
contested.
what we can do is we can leave one unit back there and then probably move that unit into a location where the stakes will really be protecting us, and then you know, press up towards A. So just putting in more stakes here.
Ready the stakes!
A new capture point has become available.
And then we'll see what we can get done elsewhere on the map. Third
An
unit
allied
has healed
capture
up, so he's
point
going
is
to come
under
back
attack.
up. And I'm probably just going to leave him in the C capture point for a while. That way I don't need to worry so much about the C defense, and then we can push up and make ourselves more useful in other locations around the map. It does look like they're pressing our D point a bit more, but it looks like we're falling back a bit there, so that should be fine. And what I'm going to do now is leave one of my units back
Ready
here,
the stakes!
and then we'll press 2 up and see if we can get up towards the A capture point.
Battle
So,
ready! Double time!
let's see what we can do. Okay, so it does look like we have an engagement just up ahead. Our friendly units look to be a tiny bit outnumbered, so I'm going to jump in there and help out. Looks like they are Carthaginian spears, so what I'm going to do is try and even the numbers a bit here. So I'm going to send 2 of them against 1, see if I can eliminate that one, and then make it 4 against 2 if possible. It does look like he's trying to block me from getting into the engagement, and that's probably the right decision, but unfortunately now it's a 4v3. I'm just able to go around the outside, and what I'll try and do is help those 2 engagements and just leave him there at the front to try and block me. So gonna put in a charge and then pop the rear flank. There we go. That's going to be very easy to bring him down. It does look like he's trying to create the triangle, which is something I definitely do a lot when I'm playing spears, but unfortunately one of the sides of the triangle has faulted, so that formation is extremely weak now because there is 2 rear flanks being presented. So all I need to do here is walk into the back, pop that rear flank, and he's going to melt.
Destroy them!
Just like that. That was 5 seconds, and the rear flank is on, and then yeah, he's down. So
An enemy player has been eliminated.
very easy there. I'm now going to start hacking away, but I'm going to send my other unit around the back here because the pike unit has come in
An
to
allied
make
capture
himself a bit of
point
a
is
nuisance.
under attack.
So throw the peeler in there just to slow him down a tiny bit more than he already is, and see if I can get in behind and hit that rear flank.
We are
on
halfway towards victory.
The pikes there. The pikes aren't exactly the best unit at handling flanking.
The enemy
very
base is
strong
under
from the
attack.
front, but everywhere else extremely weak. Now he's running away here and he's very slow, so I'm just going to charge
enemy
in.
player has been
And
eliminated.
you can see there, without even clicking on him, that flank was activated and he melted. Absolutely fell apart there. So I'm just going to try and finish him off so he can't retain that XP and come back with more chevrons, and then see where I am needed
Focus your
next.
fire!
Throw the peeler in if I can get it in. No, it didn't activate. It must think I'm still in the engagement. What I'm going to do now is send these 2 units up and press the A spawn location, because I really
An
want
enemy
to cut
player
off
has
the
been
supply
eliminated.
line coming from that side. The spear unit there has come
An
out of the
enemy
woods,
capture
so what I'll
point is
need to
under
do
attack.
is deal with him before I can push up there, and hopefully
Right there!
that peeler will
Our
do a
unit
bit
is
of
under
damage. Not too
attack.
bad. Now I have got an archer hitting me from the side here, so I'm not going to just let him fire on me without any sort of pressure. So I'm going to send one unit up, but send the other unit towards the tree line. And if nothing else, I'm just going to be pushing him back, and I can see the javelins
An
are
allied
pressing up
capture
on him at the
point
same
has been
time. So
lost.
if he's focusing on me, he's not going to be focusing on the javelins.
Our
And if they can
capture
get into
point is
range, they're just going to
contested.
decimate him really quickly. So let's see what happens here. Constantly scanning around the area to see what's happening. See if I can catch someone unawares. And it does look like he's going to try and kite me here, which is a tactic of splitting up your ranged units so that at least two of them can get you from the sides. And you know, the tortoise doesn't work too well when you've covered only one side, which is your frontal.
Our capture point is contested.
Now that I'm turning around here in tortoise, going through the tree line,
An
I'm going to be
enemy player
extremely
has
slow,
been
so I could
eliminated.
fire on my back and probably just wipe me out. But what I'm trying to do here
Our
is try and
unit
get
is under
the
attack.
spear player out in the open.
The wrath
And
of
then
Rome!
I've popped Vengeance, and then I'm going to sit in there and just try and hack away. Hopefully I can get my other unit in behind, but this location for my unit now is not ideal, because there is a lot of opportunity for the enemy team to get in behind me and get a rear flank and just melt me really quickly.
Rip them
It looks like some
apart!
people are saying GG because they believe that there is no coming back from here, which
The enemy base is
probably
vulnerable.
not be jumping to that conclusion just yet, but we are doing very well. I got the spear unit coming in for more, so I'm just going to try and do the same thing again. Tie him up from the front, send one unit around. He's trying to shuffle to prevent me from getting around the back, which is definitely the right thing to do. But what would have happened here is he probably hasn't had the same chevrons as what I have. So in a one-on-one engagement, I'm probably going to do better than him. But with a two-on-one with relatively healthy units, I'm just going to get from both sides and then try and charge in.
Leave no
And
survivors!
he's not going to last too long here.
Destroy!
I think he's playing a
Rip them
9,
apart!
so she's not exactly going to do too well. If it was Leonidas, probably a bit better. You can pop hold the line, but yeah, you can see there it just fell apart. I do have a lot of pressure coming towards me now. We've got 3 Falxes and 1 sword unit, so I'm just going to sit here. He's going to kill me off here, no chance. And I'm going to send 1 unit up here just to annoy them up at the A spawn like I was hoping to do originally. Send my 3rd unit to the healing zone of C. That way I can cycle through when my unit dies up here, and it looks like they are coming into C. So I need to get in there now to contest it, throw the peeler in just to weaken them a tiny bit, and make my presence felt in there. So they are going to deny me the healing here, but I was able to pop Vengeance, and we're in a prolonged engagement. So what can probably happen here, and I'm hoping to happen very quickly, is someone will just charge into the blob that's attacking me from the front, and we will quickly wrap them. I'll click through the units to see if I can select which one my friendly unit will engage, and what we'd be able to do is make light work of them with a rear flank if possible. It looks like my pressure on the spawn location over here is, it's not working, but it's not failing completely. It is tying
Our unit
them up.
is under attack.
So I'm just trying to recapture C here, but unfortunately I'm going to be outnumbered, but my friendly units are coming in to help, so I'm going to charge in, see if we can get them to blob, and then attack them from multiple angles. So that blob won't last too long in there, and my other unit's about to die. But we are getting very close to 3,500 points, which is all we need for victory. One of the 2 victory methods. So I'm pretty happy with how we've gone out here. This has been a very enjoyable battle against a lot of very good players.
Our capture point is contested.
Hopefully it made for good viewing. Just indicating for this to come around the back there. Hopefully we can pull out and get another flank on so we can rout him quickly and get more kills just before the end. Anyway, I really hope you have enjoyed watching this battle today. It's been very enjoyable for me playing it. definitely something that I want to try and participate in again in the future. We've got a lot of very good players out there, some very strong units for Tier 5. I imagine quite a few of these players had very high level commanders, which would have maxed out all the talent allocation, and what that would mean is that all their abilities would be maxed out for Tier 5. Anyway, this was a really enjoyable battle. I hope this has showcased what the TCC, the Total War Arena Clan Council, can actually offer. This was an arranged game. I'm about to throw up the GGs in this battle because I did enjoy this one. But if you're not aware of what the Total War Arena Clan Council is, I have posted a video on what it is. It's games that are arranged through Discord by some of the clan leaders, and hopefully you can join us for one of the next battles. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Give it a like, give it a comment, let me know what you think, and hopefully you can join us for one of the TCC battles in the future, because this was a lot of fun. We played a couple of battles that morning, various different number of players in it. We had a 4v4, 5v5, 10v10, and I think there was a 9v9. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, guys and gals. Cheers.